Increase the anointing. Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost, Holy Ghost.
How do I carry an oracle? An oracle whose weight is beyond the measure of the entire head.
God, sanctify my vessel so that whatever I touch, Holy Ghost will flow.
And God, why do you think that people that are in the beer parlor drinking hero, do you think they don't hear what we are saying? Do you think some of them are not tired of what they are doing? There are some of you youths here that are drunk and tired in porno, and I know you are tired. But the Bible says in Isaiah chapter 14, he said, whoever he locks the door against, he said the man does not open the door of his prison. It is everlasting door. Satan does not build temporary doors. All his gate is everlasting. And if the Lord helps me, if I find time as we study, I will show you when the gatekeepers became exchanged. Originally, Kairos was not the one at the entry of the sea. Many of you saw the gate, you saw that position. The way I got to pulpit has changed. Oko Crusade did something to me. As I was driving back, I said, Kai, Pharaoh will not let them go. You see that your brother, if you don't get angry and buy what I'm showing you this night, that boy will die. You see the way he started, small before you know what is happening, he went and drew tattoo. From tattoo, he's smoking their hemp now. Very soon he will bring in gun that will kill you in your house. Do you think that people that are smoking get up and down? You think they can't hear us? Do you think some of them are not tired? Some of the prostitutes in the brothel, you think it's enjoyment or two? Pharaoh will not let them go except by a mighty hand. For by a mighty hand, by a strong hand, that's fight. And when you check what happened in Egypt, you will see it is a fight. Pharaoh, let my people go that they may serve me. There is a sea in front of them. They need to journey through. They need to experience the baptism. Pharaoh said to Moses, he said, who is the Lord? He said, I know not the Lord that I should serve him. He said, Moses, for telling me to release these people. That's why at times after you have prayed about your family and the situation in your family, attack will double. This will get worse. He said, for asking me to release them, Pharaoh said, I will double the punishment. What is that? It is a battle strategy. It is a way to knock you down and knock you out. That's a punch. Moses went back. If you noticed, Moses went back crying. Thank God that Moses knew God. God said to him, he said, you are crying, stop crying. He said, listen, we came to Egypt for a fight and I'm ready. He said, take your rod. Carry your rod, go to the palace. When you get to the palace, drop your rod. Let it turn into a serpent. Moses carried his rod, dropped his rod. The thing became a serpent. Pharaoh said, I come back down. Where are my magicians? They came for this. Everybody bring your rod. Agua to agua. Let there be a contest here. They dropped their rod. The thing became viper. But But you see, the difference was that Moses' rod was coming from a higher God, from a higher realm. That's a contention at the gate Egypt needed to open for us to go through. Moses' rod swallowed all their small vipers. I said, who are these vipers talking when anaconda is here? Swallowed all of them. Pharaoh said, no way. Moses went back and said, make the river water. The river red, turn into blood. They did it. Magicians did their own. He said, command frog. They commanded frog. He came to a point when God's Moses' punch passed that of Pharaoh. The magicians could no longer reproduce. They could no longer hit back. Yet Pharaoh refused to bow. As they were punching him, he said, I no go gree. I won't release none so. He said, I will not release your womb. I will not. Go and fast. Go pray. Give tithes. I will not. But thank God for encouraging Moses. God came to Moses and said, don't let your heart gape. Pharaoh is ready for fight. He will not release you without a strong hand. Go back again. 3 days there shall be darkness that could be felt like a pillar. The darkness was so thick. Pharaoh said, I beg, I will release you now. When they removed the darkness, Pharaoh said, no way. He said, listen, no way. My own fight, I'm permitted to cheat. He said, no way. After pillar of darkness, he came to a point that should be, I suppose, around chapter 12, that God called Moses. He said, after now, the last punch I will give Pharaoh, he will release you. Can I pray for you? Elakwa erekete pengarata asha kali mesetoria kemi parapapa kumara erente Christus abamakai rokotopere esokopo peni dekete. May God gather for you the last punch that will see your way through. May God gather for you the last punch that will break the doors open. Some of you have contended long enough. You have stood in this gate for years. I hear a voice saying, after now shall Pharaoh let you go, for I shall slay his sons. What I'm about to do to him will be the last blow. I think the time has come that God will muster the last blow for me. Lord, muster the last blow, for without a fight, they will not let you go. They will not let you go. Without a fight, they will not release your son. Without a fight, they will not release your daughter. Without a fight, they will not release your son. They will not release your wealth. They will not release your mind. You are a failure in school. You are a failure in your class. And you are crying to God that something will change. But I hear God saying back to you, without a fight, Pharaoh will not agree. Oh God, I have a day. Man of God, a door has been opened for you, but without a fight. Pharaoh said, I know not the Lord. The Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter 4 verse 7 to 10, there was a shout in the camp of the Philistine when the ark of God entered into the camp of Israel. There was a shout, and they said, "Lo, the Philistines were afraid." They said, "For the God of the Jews, that great God, has entered the camp." Their commander said, "Look, Philistine, quit yourself like men. We will not fall to the Jews without a fight." I hear a voice saying, "I will not release you." Who among you is saying, till death do me part? The devil, the gate must open. I have tarried here long enough. I have tarried here. The sea awaits me. The sea awaits me. There are some of you in this camp. You are not born again. Can you run to the altar? Can you run to the altar and say, "Jesus, please help me in my fight. I cannot fight alone. No. I cannot fight alone. No. I cannot fight alone. No. Where are you? Can you come to the altar?" You are saying, "Jesus, you are in this camp. I know. You are in this camp. You are not born again. Come." You are saying to Jesus, "I throw myself down. Please, I cannot fight alone. Please pray wherever you are." Yes, come.